guys, and welcome back to my channel! It is I, Erin, and today I did this adorable spring-inspired look. My shirt has a unicorn on it, which is also why I did this look. Look at the eyes a little closer. Used a few different highlighters on the lid, and my Anastasia contour palette in the crease. It's super pretty. My lips are H&M plus some butter gloss from NYX. And yeah, so if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. Alright, to start off today, we're going to go in with our Makeup Forever Step 1 Hydrating Primer, and we're just going to put this all over the face. Next up, we're going in with our NYX eyeshadow base in Pearl White, and we use that on a little flat synthetic Claire's brush. Can you hear the puppy paws? I also have puppy paws on my earrings, which are from PetSmart. They're super cute. I'm going to try out these new unicorn brushes from Tarte. Boop, boop, boop. And to start, I'm going to use that upper corner shade of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Powder Contour Kit in light to medium. I'll check the name of it and put it in below. That first brush didn't work out, so I'm going to try the second brush, which is like a little bit fluffier. Unfortunately, didn't like that either, so we go in with an icing brush instead, which worked way better and was way cheaper, just gonna say it. And then for this, I went in with, I think that's Fawn, and then I deepened it with Java. And just put that in the crease, and then focus Java on the outer corner of the crease. Kind of make it into a little bit of a wing. And for the lid, I started with the NYX Duo Chromatic Illuminating Powder in Lavender Steel, and I just used my finger to put that all over the lid. And then I went in with this darker lavender color. And for that dark lavender, I go ahead and use that with my pinky and just put that on the outer corner of the eyes, kind of blend it into that lavender steel color. Then for the very center, I'm going in with some Mint Condition, just blending that out on the center. I don't want too much pigment, I really just want the shimmer in the middle there and a little bit of a mint green kick. And then I did blend it out with this brush that worked pretty well. For foundation today, of course, I'm going to go in with my All Nighter foundation from Urban Decay in shade 0.5 and go ahead and get that all over the face. Blended that out with a wet beauty blender, and then I just powdered my nose first so I could put my glasses back on to really check to see how the blending is. I think that worked really well. It helped prevent those little glasses lines, so that was great. And then I'm going to go ahead and powder the whole face with airspun powder on a big fluffy powder brush from icing. Check my face to see if it's dry. If not, add some more powder. Oh, also I put on some winged eyeliner and mascara off camera. For contour and blush today, I'm going to try some of these samples that I got and another one of the Tarte brushes. This one is really long, so I'm not sure how I feel about it. But I used it for my bronzer and I think it worked pretty well. It's the Amazonian Clay 24-Hour Waterproof Bronzer in Park Avenue Princess. It's actually a really pretty shade, so I'll probably buy the full-size one at some point. Oh, the dogs. You hear them growling? Hopefully they won't go nuts. Yeah, so this brush is okay. It's not my favorite for bronzing, but I'm going to try them all again for different functions. Oh gosh, the dogs are running again. To see what they really work well for, because I was pretty disappointed from this video. So to deepen that contour, I'm just going to use a little bit of Java on this unicorn brush. It gave me a really hard line to blend out, so I just went Kim Kardashian and said, screw it, I'm just going to go with the most chiseled cheekbone of all time. So if you're not into that, I would recommend using a different brush, like the Morphe Deluxe highlighting brush that I usually use to deepen my contour. As you can see, that's like a super harsh line. So then I went in with this sort of like flat topped contour brush to try to blend it out, and it worked a little bit, but it was just too much. So then I tried to even it out. Oh, it was just a struggle. Today was a struggle, but you know what? It's fine. It worked out. In the end, you'll see it looks pretty good with the blushes and everything. This blush I do not like. I'm just gonna put it out there. The color is buildable, but it's so freaking light that like the sample amount that they give you is not even enough. I tried 2 different brushes. Second brush I think had pigment on it, and that's why it looks darker there and not actually because of the blush that I'm using. So I don't like that blush very much. I will not be buying that for sure. That's an Angled Rose Gold brush from Morphe, so it's a great brush. I'll use my big powder brush again and blend everything out as well as I can at this point. That's my face in response to the very strong contour that I did. Okay, so this is like a little powder brush. It reminds me of the Morphe 8-inch powder brush that I use for highlighting normally, except it doesn't work. I'm like looking in the mirror like, where the heck is my highlight? Got a little bit on there, but it's not as blinding as it usually is with the Morphe brush. So I went in on top with the highlight brush, or highlight palette in pink. That is obviously a blinding highlight by itself, so it really showed up well. My dogs are fighting behind me, so enjoy that little puppy paw noise. Spray myself with some Urban Decay Chill Setting Spray and fan that down. Next, I went in with my spoolie from Icing and did my eyebrows. They are getting a little bit out of control, so please ignore that. Oh God, these dogs are making it impossible. And I sort of patted in the Urban Decay setting spray to kind of blend everything together. I think it's Carly Bible that does that, and I did like how it helped blend my skin together. And then for brows, I used the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara in black. It just went to town. All my jewelry is from Claire's and Icing, in case anybody's wondering. I did a little under eye highlight with Lavender Steel, and then on top with the highlight palette from Limecrime. I love the Beth Bender beauty brush for this. I've mentioned it before. It's stellar. Like, look at that. It picks up pigment so nicely. It's really better for like sweeping pigment across, not like packing it on, but I love it for highlighting for sure. Go a little nuts on that Cupid's bow like I like to do, and on my chin. And I added more on my cheeks because I'm insane. Because can you really have too much highlight? I am pretty sure you can't. Got lost for a minute. Decided I needed some more blush. So we're going to go in with the Morphe 9N palette, a little synthetic Claire's blush brush, and just build up that pinkiness. Because I'm a unicorn. Unicorns need pink cheeks, girl. Duh. Hello. My dogs are stalking each other, so if they start barking, I'm sorry. Yay! Blend it out. Blend it out. Okay, for lips, I went in with the H&M Lip Definer in Pressed Petals, and it is such a beautiful creamy shade. I love it. It's got long wearing power. It's not super matte. It's more of like a satin matte, I think. It is super creamy though, so it goes on really nice. And I did overdraw my lips a little bit today because why not? Do it. Have fun. Go crazy. I make little weird growly faces at myself to make sure I get all the spots. Then on top, I put some NYX Butter Gloss in Eclair. Such a beautiful combination. I was totally impressed with it. I would recommend it 100%. It's a gorgeous combo. And then a little bit more chill setting spray to seal the deal. Alright guys, so this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed creating this with me. I know my contour came out a lot more than usual, but I'm kind of living for it, so it's fine. I feel very beautiful, very springtimey, so hopefully that's what I achieved with this look. I still cannot find the lid to my lip liner, which is from H&M. It's called Pressed Petals. These are so beautifully pigmented. I have several of them, so I love them so much. Today you also got to see me use the new Tarte unicorn brushes, which are super beautiful. Not super impressed. Oh, maybe it's just the types of brushes that they are that I don't use them that often, but I mean they are super soft and dense, so I think that they'd work better. But for me, I really had to go with some of my other brushes to get the result that I like. So I'm definitely gonna get like a clear bottle or something to put them in on my vanity and have them for show. I love them, they look so beautiful. I'll play around with them a little bit more, but definitely from first impressions, not the most amazing brushes I've ever had. I think I'll stick with Morphe from now on, like I already do. So I used those for the first time. Also tried out this Tarte Duo palette now, like sample that they gave me. So I super love the bronzer. That's the Park Avenue Princess Amazonian Clay Matte Waterproof Bronzer. So beautiful. I love that it's light enough for my skin tone. I can use it as a contour or as a bronzer, so super happy about that. The Glisten Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush, on the other hand, I don't know, like, can you see it? Maybe it's just the wrong tone for my skin, but like honestly it didn't even show up. I had to go in with like a totally different blush, again from Morphe, so not a super win on that, though I'm maybe taking up the bronzer because I super love that. The other thing I got in my package was this little scrubby guy, so I'm going to try that out and let you guys know how I feel about it. It is a brush cleaner that you like stick in the sink. So yeah. So that's everything. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and in the comments below tell me who noticed that my gauges are two different colors. Okay, bye guys, love you.